Shalom, Mishpacha, Havarim. I hope everybody is having a great day. I feel like am I talking super loud? Probably because I'm excited because I haven't seen y'all in so long. I mean, I'm on my camera in my car. I like the feel of you guys, feeling like you guys are like right next to me. So even though I'm looking directly at you, that means you're sitting on my dashboard, okay? But anyways, how is everybody doing? Today is Wednesday, July 25th. I just got back from vacation. I'm feeling really good. Although, when you come back from vacation and you gotta, adjust to the time because it's a 2-hour time difference from California to Texas. But it's good. I'm just happy to be home. It's nothing like being home, and just think about that feeling times infinity when it comes to our home, capital H in the Shamayim. I kept thinking about that when I was on vacation because being with my biological earthly family was so amazing, y'all, because I haven't spent any time with them. I haven't spent any time with some of them since 2013. I mentioned to you guys before, my father had came to visit me 2 weeks before he passed. My stepmother, my father, and my niece and my nephew. And I hadn't seen them since then because a year later my mother had passed. And so that's when I had made the determination that, hey, you know what? I'm gonna give this deliverance thing. I'm gonna try this out and see what he can do for me. Right? So I've just been completely focused and all Elohim Yahweh's plan. It was all Abba's plan, and I'm so happy because, oh man, the little bitty revelations, how he revealed himself to me throughout this vacation that I just took, through just little things, I had made it up in my mind a long time ago that when it comes to my family, especially anyone, but when it comes to my family, especially my biological family, I would definitely not press them or try to share any information about my belief and about Yahweh, about Elohim. I wasn't going to do that unless they specifically asked. I do share my videos on Facebook, and a few of my family members do watch them. But I wasn't gonna even share unless they asked. And that was a learning lesson that Yahweh had to teach me through the testimony that I told y'all about with what happened with my son. In-house. He teaches in-house first to get you prepared for the world. And that brings me to what Abba had put on my heart this morning about the cow and the chewing of the cud. I had looked up what exactly does that mean? What exactly do cows do? And I don't know all the scientific terminology. I looked up some stuff, whatever, right? I don't know how to pronounce all of the different sections of a cow's intestinal region or stomach. I know the esophagus and everything like that. But basically, when I was reading that, what the Ruach was telling me was that, listen, like the cows chew their cud. So what cows do is they first take a bite. They'll chew, very slowly, mind you. Then they will swallow. Now what comes back up, which is little balls of food, is the cud. And then they chew that some more. And then they swallow that. Now when they swallow that, there's a portion or a section of the stomach that, I don't know if extracts is the right word, but basically extracts the moisture from the cud. So it separates the moisture from what you know, they will release in their bowel, but the moisture stays with them. The moisture, the water, the water, right? Oh, Abba. Oh, he's so good, man. I'm telling you. Woo. I love getting into this thing. And I love how he just keeps it so elementary for a girl like me. You know, a girl from Texas who moved to California, a fatherless, motherless, sisterless, brotherless girl. But he's the father of all fathers, and he shows us according to what he wants us to know, according to his will on our level, so that we can speak to others on their level. That's so amazing. How much of an importance is it that we take what Abba gives us, our daily bread, from his word, living and written, and we bite it and we chew it, and we chew it slowly. We don't just take it and devour it, because our body won't benefit from any of the nutrients, the health benefits of it, the water, right? So we have to chew it slowly, let it go down, let it come back up. That's that cyclical teaching, you know, that he does throughout our whole lives, right? Let it come back up. It's a little firmer now. That's the cud, you know, the little little balls of food. And then we chew that slowly. And then when he feels like, okay, they got this little portion, they got this bite for now, then we swallow it back down, and we retain that water, that living water of the word, you know. And what's not meant for us will be removed from our body. But what's meant for us, that water is going to stay there. Oh, thank you, Abba. Thank you, Father. Anyway, y'all can tell I'm happy, right? Yeah, so this is my second day at work. Woo. My family texted me yesterday, and they were like, are you going to go to work? I mean, they called me when I got back home on Monday and said, are you going to go to work tomorrow? And I said, I don't know, you know, because the trip alone, it's like you need a day to rest just from your vacation, right? Just from traveling. But I went to work, and it was good, and it was productive. And, yeah, the Father is just good. You know, you just keep him with you. But I'm going to make another video of the little moments that I had with my family, and how Abba just really let me rest and revitalize. And he showed me through my biological family just how much he loves them because he loves me, and just how much he loves our mishpacha, and just how much more special it's going to be when we're all together from years and decades and, you know, scores and hundreds and thousands of years of being without the physical example of Yeshua here on earth, us being separated from that, and then us being united with the Ruach. But what about us when we're all united again? You know, and I say again because he has us in his memory. And that's one thing I would encourage you to, when you pray, thank him for the zakar, him remembering us, you know. It's a remembering. I was talking to caregiver, I think last week, and I was telling her, I said, you know, it's hard to explain. This has happened over a few years, and I think she's only the second person I've brought this to. But a lot of people don't understand this, but I feel like sometimes I will have a thought, a memory of being with the mishpacha, being with you all. And when I first started having these thoughts or these memories, I didn't call it the mishpacha. I would literally call it my family. I think Sister Melissa can probably attest to this. She's the other person I mentioned this to about 2 years ago. And it's like I was remembering being with some of my biological family and others who I can't think of what their faces look like now, but I'm sure if Abba were to bring it to the forefront of my mind now, it would probably be some of your faces. That he would have me a thought that would never go away, it seemed at the time. And a memory of worshiping in the Shamayim, us holding hands, us bowing at the feet of the Father, in the glorious Malhut, the kingdom of Elohim. And I don't know how else to describe it. And before I even knew what Zakar meant, I would call it a memory. It's like I'm remembering something, but I know this hasn't happened yet. Beautiful. I'm telling you, he's so good. He's so good. And you're never too far. You know, we're never too far for him to dig into us, as long as we're digging into him and just keeping him first. It's that simple. But anyway, this is kind of all over the place, but I just wanted to let you guys know I was back to encourage you to continue to encourage you guys to continue to eat those doses of your daily meal. Swallow them, because there's a purpose why you swallow them, and then you come back to it. And you know, I know regurgitate kind of sounds like a gross word, but you're bringing it back up. It's a little harder because you understand it a little better now. You're maybe applying it in your life now, so that cut is a little harder. And now when you swallow it, see, versus the first time when you put soft food in your mouth, it's not cut because it's not hard, because your body, your mind, everything you're going through, everything you're trying to unlearn to relearn his way can't be swallowed because you're not ready for that yet. You're not ready for that hardness of that cud, of the food coming together. But when you bring it back up, it's a little hard now. It's easier for you to take. It's easier for you to retain. It's easier for you to swallow back down and keep it in your life, in your body, so that your ruach inside can separate what you need, that living word, and keep your body flowing. Because without water, we can't live. We can't walk, we can't talk, and we can't appreciate the next daily breath that he gives us. Moment by moment in these days. I mean, we're in the last seconds. We're in the last seconds, y'all. So yes, he gives us our daily bread, but it's moment by moment as he sees fit, as we need it, right? I love y'all. This is the day that Yahweh has made. Let us rejoice, be glad in the headwah of it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Shalom.